By embedding environmental best practices into everything that we do, we can ensure that our operations leave a healthier planet for future generations. We're ensuring that green growth is part of our company's DNA. Our customers and stakeholders expect innovation. That's why we have developed this roadmap to ensure that sustainability is embedded in every aspect of our business. We are committed to only working with reputable suppliers who share our sustainability values. This means sourcing low-carbon materials, prioritising ethical labour practices, and ensuring that every step of our supply chain aligns with our environmental commitments. We know that improving energy efficiency is one of the most effective ways to reduce carbon emissions. That's why we are investing in renewable energy sources, upgrading to energy-efficient machinery, and transitioning to electric and hybrid electric vehicles.
So over time, since we started looking at sustainability, measuring our carbon emissions, we have noticed over I think it's a 5-year period, a 44% reduction in that intensity ratio. So over time, we've also seen 16% carbon reduction.
Yeah, in 2021, we went to the market and procured a contract that all electricity was sourced from renewable sources. We also have installed solar panels on roofs on any of the office buildings where it's feasible to do so.
Well, in terms of reducing the reliance on fossil fuels and looking into alternative fuel types, our company car policy is such that all company cars must be either plug-in hybrid or fully electric vehicles.
Yeah, we went through trials in 2018 on a fuel additive that we added to the road diesel for the haulage fleet. Everyone was sceptical at the start, but we were quite surprised that it did show an 8% saving over time. Since then, we've rolled that out on all the liquid fuels in the quarries, both in the coating plants and for the heavy haulage side of the business, on the plant and machinery.
It's a journey. You start off with the small things, the easy things, and as that journey progresses, you start to open your vision in regards to what are the other things that we could be doing.
Sustainability isn't just about carbon, it's also about protecting and restoring natural ecosystems. Across our sites, we are planting native trees, restoring habitats, and creating green spaces that support local wildlife. These initiatives not only contribute to biodiversity, but also help contribute to cleaner air, healthier water, and a more resilient environment for future generations.
In 2019, we had biodiversity audits around both our locations, and we found wildlife including badgers, otters, peregrine falcons, sand martins. We planted in the past 5 years 22 hectares of trees, including oak, willow, alder, hawthorn, and these areas have become the perfect habitat for nesting birds and other species. We installed 2 beehives containing approximately 20,000 bees, and in conjunction with this we've also set aside roughly 9,500 square metres of ground and sown it out in species-rich natural grasslands to give them a decent environment to operate in.
I think the big carbon savings we can do as a company is making sure we are the final outlet for waste within Northern Ireland. Obviously not sending waste into GB and the EU has massive big carbon savings on a transport point of view, and that's really where we have a benefit to the Northern Ireland industry and Northern Ireland clients, where we can offer that in Antrim and in our MRF side as well. Going back to carbon savings in transport, roughly we would see a 700 kilogram equivalent of CO2 emissions savings on each 40-foot load that goes into Europe at the minute. So where we can bring that back into Antrim, that's a massive savings for a company, especially ones who are doing maybe 2 or 3 loads a week.
In the next few years, we aim to make even greater strides towards reducing carbon emissions, increasing biodiversity, and enhancing our energy efficiency. Technology will continue to play a key role in our sustainability strategy. By expanding our use of real-time carbon tracking and AI-driven energy optimization, we will ensure that we are continuously improving and staying ahead of environmental regulations. By leveraging these tools, we can accurately measure our environmental impact and identify areas for improvement. Ultimately, we are working towards a future where sustainability is not just part of what we do, it's how we operate at every level. Our customers, employees and stakeholders can trust that McQuillan Companies will lead with integrity, responsibility and innovation in our pursuit of a greener world.